you've got a choice for your last poem of the evening. I could either do my big fucking mental poem, or I could do the poem about all women who are mental. What do you want? Because it's for Ruth, Betty Blue, and all the fucked up women I ever knew, which everyone has heard to death, I think. So I was going to do this other one, which I did recently for Outspoken. Because, you know, a few of the political slogans from the second wave of feminism are apt anymore. But apart from, I believe, the personal is political, particularly when it comes to being a mad woman. So here we go, here's mine. This is a different story. This is from 12 to 18, and this is Misnomer. At 12, a girl, yes, but still not discernibly so. Small children call her a boy, while she is in a dress. Depression is another label given, as she becomes quieter, falls asleep in class, along with troubled child and well-meaning meetings in which she says nothing of note, nothing about falling and clouds and numbness. She can visualise the depression clearly. It's a pit, a hole she's always scrambling to get out of. The other feeling she has no name but only tears for is grief. She will later see this as a weight like an anvil, comically solid. The lustral tablets given stop the daily headaches she is made too indistinct on this chemical dullness. They take away her appetite. She keeps these labels and names secret, even as she is made to take half days, preferring skiver as a taunt to mental. Her hair and spine lengthen, curves appear. She hasn't fallen right in yet. The seesaw returns to equilibrium every summer. By 16, the divided self has appeared. The cracks are crazing themselves over her. She is split from her body. She cannot claim it in the mirror, and it's shrinking, sinking into androgyny. It's even a song on the radio. Her body and skin have no boundaries. She tries to speak honestly. These cannot just be panic attacks anymore. She's getting frightened. The hole is getting bigger. The sides are crumbling. Dissociative identity disorder, or multiple personalities, the only explanation proffered. Only adults are bipolar. For her inability to recognise her own face, and the shaking fits and hallucinations that always start when she can no longer recognise the backs of her own hands. She goes deaf, goes blind, sits in a crowded room and all is wasp buzz and static. This is all dope smoke, Prozac withdrawal and pre-psychosis. Convinced by a counsellor otherwise, different argos, handwritings, speech patterns emerge. She is encouraged to name them. Pandora shouts, swears, takes up space. Favours black zips, bats, spiderweb sketches, vodka. Pandora is never afraid. She's the one who writes in spiky, scary capitals. She's the one who screeches at grown men as they leer. She thinks she knows when she appeared. But it wasn't abuse, and he didn't get far. Then why is Pandora so angry? Why does every word these men say, every hand feel like the first time she didn't give permission? She's the author of the angry letters she writes but never sends to her mother, her sister, the boy who doesn't look at her even though she was in his bed last few period. She's the one who wrote all over the walls when Anna fell right in. Pandora isn't on her medical records. Or Little Anna, or the male Anna. None of them remain except as erratic ink and rarely mentioned friends' memories. They got obliterated by hypomania and psychosis and Seroquel. She either fixed her divided self into two modes, or she was never a smashed plate, just two halves. As mentioned, Jackie has books. They're published by Flapjack Press, and you also publish Rosie's books as well. So I think if you go to the Flapjack Press website, you can find